Hello guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel, and yes, I am back again. I had a little break for a week. I needed it really hard because this Root Rider meta was really annoying, but now I'm back and I try to upload more videos again. But today we will take a look at some bases again, so we will start with a tutorial, and after that there will be Legends League hits again. So without further ado, let's head right into the video. And if you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe, and maybe write in the comment section below what kind of tutorial you want to see maybe. So without further ado, let's head right into the video. So here on the first base, and you can see this is a box base, probably a new version because I never attacked this one before. And here you can see there are some sap values. You can see one is down here and one is maybe here on top with this queen and with the scatter and the multi-archer tower, or maybe even the monolith and the eagle. And a lot of you guys ask for a kind of thinking guide or what I look for. And if I am planning my attacks, I first of all search every different sap spot. And as you can see, I told you the sap spot right a second. And after that, I try to plan around and go through. If I will sap these three buildings right here, what can I do afterwards? And a good idea is maybe to break the king into this queen compartment to get the scatter, the multi-archer tower, and the queen. The queen for the town hall, you can see we need no wall breaker. And maybe even I get a second wall break right here for this bomb tower. So with the ability, the king maybe even gets to this multi-inferno tower right here. And this was actually the way that I went for, because I looked at this sub value right here, at the scatter and the multi-archer tower. And afterwards, the only really good thing is to break the king into this compartment right here and the queen for the town hall. It's just making no sense to go for the monolith because there is just a lot of DPS and the value that you will get is not the best. As you can see, there are two ground balls right here, and this is just much damage and a very good part for your Lalo. I mean, there is no splash damage except of this poison tower right here, but that's why I went actually for this sap right here. I know maybe a sap on the outside, but it is very good to create pathing for your heroes. And I can speed it up right here. I sapped it, and I also made one sap onto this archer tower. This may be a small detail, but sometimes you can actually get one or two buildings more with one sap. And as you can see right here, the wall breaker kind of trolled me with this wall break right here. So this means that we won't get to this bomb tower anymore because we need to invest a second wall break right now. But the rest is looking good. The Tesla farm is here right now. And this is actually not bad because the giant gauntlet of the king is just so strong. But I saw that I won't get this multi right here. And that's where that is the moment where I will send a drill. Because as you can see, there is no DPS. There is just multi, and this invest tower. And maybe this bomb tower and this builder hut. But there is nothing really seriously doing damage to my RC or to my drill. So that's why I thought that this is very good value for the drill and the RC. That's why I sent this in as well. And something very important is in Zaplalo, maybe you had the problem that you won't get the RC because the RC is running away to the lava hound, because the lava hound is going to the air defense here on top. And that's why you should always delay a little bit the second lava hound with the headhunter. You should let the first lava hound pop and let the royal champion come back and maybe target a loon, or in this case a lava pup. But you can see here the royal champion will get taken out easily. And now we can just rage up here in the damage core. And you can see the drill and RC nearly took no damage here as well. And there's just the moment where only the monolith stands. But you can see with the drill and the RC and ability, this should be no problem. And I hope you could learn something from this replay, but we will jump right into the next one. So we'll be right back. Coming here to the next base, and this is a diamond base. This base became very popular, especially in the last day of the season. And there are many pros that were running this base. I don't know how good it really defended because I never really activated it. But I can tell you what I would do on this base, or what I did. And here on this side, on the right side or on the left side, you have very good Flameflinger value. And if I see very good Flameflinger value, I try to look maybe for an expo and a scatter that I can zap. Here in this case, maybe this one right here. Or on the bottom side, these three right here. You have an expo, a multi-archer tower and an eagle artillery, which is very good value. And on top of that, the expo right here on top is not really a threat to the Flameflinger because the Flameflinger is far away. So that was my thoughts. Zap these three buildings, Flameflinger for the top side right here, for this Inferno Tower right here. And after that, I try to maybe see what good value for the hero is around. And either you go for the bottom side or you go for the top side for the town hall. And as you can see on the bottom, there is this multi right here, this multi-archer tower, but there is this ricochet cannon as well. And you don't really have a good path to funnel in or to wall break. And that's why I decided to go for the top side. It is easy to funnel and you get the value. But of course, sending in the king and the queen for the town hall is a little bit too much. That's why I thought I will search for a better option for my king. And I thought this wall right here is wall breakable if this Grand Warden is out. And if this compartment right here, the town hall compartment, is open, you can actually wall break into this scatter and into this expo right here as well. So my plan was to send the queen in for the town hall and the king for the scatter and for the expo. And we can even trigger this poison tower right here. So you can see, just testing for some traps, and of course, don't let the mortar hit. And now we can just hang on for a second, just until the Flameflinger gets some value. Because here in Legends you don't really have time pressure, so you can just let your time. And now I'm starting with my queen. And you maybe think that there is a lot of damage here on top with this Teslas and this Grand Warden, but actually there isn't, because the queen is hitting everything apart, like not everything at the same time. That's why you don't really need a lot of tanking. But as you can see, we are waiting. With the king we are still waiting, because the reason for that is the royal champion. If we place the king now and the royal champion is in range, the royal champion will maybe pull in the king to the town hall compartment, and that is not what we want. So we wait until we are getting sure that the royal champion is down. That's now. So you can see, and we get both our heroes out as well. And you can see the king will beautifully path in through the flame flinger. But that's not where it ends. I try to path the flame flinger into this ricochet cannon only because the better pathing. If the king will get out these buildings here as well, and the flame flinger these here on the bottom side. And the reason for that is just the pathing. If we get out these buildings here down, you can see there is just a clear line. The royal champion here from the top just to make a smaller path, not a huge path. And this small lolo from the bottom side here is to push everything into the multi right here, because you can see there is a huge gap between other buildings and they would just path around it. But that's why I'm starting with a small lolo from the bottom side, just to push some loons into this multi, because this would just make troubles instead. And you can see the flame flinger will get the value 2. And now we can just speed it up. And you can see there is still a lot of force. Sadly, my royal champion died, but in the end, this shouldn't make a difference. So you can see this space here too, getting easy down with Zaplalo, but we have one more replay. Coming here to a double in this space. And maybe for some people, this space can make some trouble, because with this invis tower, the pathing of your Lolo can get destroyed really easily. But the good thing on this kind of bases is that you have a very good sap value. And I usually, if I see bases like these, I use the flame flinger just because there is a lot of value. You can see if we set out the expo, the scatter shot and the inferno tower, we can live up, but the archer tower, because it's more behind, so it's easier for the flame flinger to reach the inferno tower right here. So we can speed it up until the saps are coming. Now you just need to put some archer for the mortar just to distract him. And as you can see, a Tesla popped. So this flame flinger is probably baited because, I mean, it's very popular with Zaplalo. But the flame flinger will just do his job. He will get to this multi right here and to the scatter. And as far as I remember, the plan on this base that I have planned went a little bit wrong. My plan was to get my queen onto this right side to the town hall, and the king should go into this compartment right here and maybe go through the wall with his ability and get out these few buildings. But you will see in a second that this won't happen, because I kinda funneled my queen pretty bad. I thought she would go up, but she will go down here again. And my king kinda went on the outside after again, I think, or died before he could get good value. But what I try to do here is just kinda try to get still a good pathing for the Lalo. You can see my plan is just to go through the town hall and let the invis tower pop after we got the town hall, because this is very important, because they will all go away from the town hall, so which means the giga poison doesn't really have good input on your loons, or doing not good damage, because as you can see, no loon is around there. And now they are going down there, but they will come back after again. You can see we still have a haste and a freeze. and our royal champion. So even though the queen didn't quite get the town hall and the king gets that value right here, these are still 3. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have learned something, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. And we see us in the next video.